As you can tell from the title of the video, today is going to be a little bit of an analysis of Derrick Kelly, who was Florida State's new starting tackle for this season. This will not be a comprehensive analysis of his game, but it is of the last time he played tackle, which was 2015, and I did the first game he started. Wish I could have done more, but I don't have enough time. So this is from the Miami game of 2015. Ironically, Trey Marshall and a few others were also in there as well. But before I do that, here's a quick update on some of the other things that are happening. First of all, Matthew Thomas is back, and he is practicing, so that's good news for Florida State, as their best linebacker will be playing, and they're expecting him to contribute, of course, and make plays for them. Also, moving on to Alabama a little bit, Josh Frazier. I don't think I neglected to mention this, or at least make a bigger deal of it. But during the first week or two of fall camp, Josh Frazier was actually kind of a co-starter with the three starting defensive linemen. Like when they had the starting group step forward for reps, he was actually with them, which is Raekwon Davis, Deron Payne, and Deshaun Hand. And so, with me not mentioning that as much, I guess it never really occurred to me to think that, oh, Josh Frazier would actually be competing for the left end spot, or at least he's pushing to be an end. And I didn't think of it because he's always been a nose tackle, a run stopper for Alabama. So I'm like, okay, so it's kind of weird. So the starting lineup very well could be for the defensive line for Alabama on Saturday. It could be Josh Frazier at left end, Deron Payne at nose tackle, Deshaun Hand at right end. Because Isaiah Buggs has actually been behind Deshaun Hand according to the depth chart. So that's really interesting. I'm assuming Josh Frazier will get the start because I don't think Raekwon Davis will play. I don't think he will. I think he's probably going to need more time to recover. Nick Saban says a medical decision. I'm reading that to say that Josh Frazier will, Raekwon Davis will not play. Josh Frazier will be the starting left end. That's very interesting because that puts three very strong, stout run defenders on the defensive line. It's going to be very hard for Florida State to run the ball against those three guys. That's really interesting. That's something to keep an eye on. Also, do I want to talk about this now? Yeah, I might as well. I'll just go through it really fast. Womack and Matt Womack, right tackle, and true freshman Jedrick Wells, they're listed as co-starters, so they both definitely will play in this game, I'm assuming. Also, according to the person who's putting the depth chart out there, but it's kind of flip-flop, man. I feel like I have the information I'm getting about the depth chart seems to be mixed and matched, or maybe I'm just reading from the wrong sources. But Levi Wallace and Trevon Diggs apparently have been trading turns at first team defensive back. So they're kind of listed as co-starters, while at the same time, Levi Wallace is also a backup to Anthony Averett. And so I'm like, okay, that's interesting. I don't know what's going on there. But also I've heard that Jared Maiden is the backup to Anthony Averett. And then I've heard that Shaheem Carter is the backup to Anthony Averett. So I'm like, which is which? What is what? Who's saying these things? I'll find out for sure at some point. Either way, we have a lot of guys who are really fighting for these corner spots, which is good. Competition is good. Najee Harris will definitely have an opportunity to play as he's listed as the co-second team running back with Josh Jacobs whenever he gets healthy. So that lets me know that Najee Harris will be coming in when Bo and Damian are not in because Josh Jacobs will not play. I believe Nick Saban said that either this morning or yesterday. He will not play. It was yesterday. Yeah, but that whole Jared Maiden and Shaheem Carter situation is just so muddled. I'll figure it out. Either way, let's go into Derrick Kelly's situation. Let's talk about Derrick Kelly. So he started at right tackle for the FSU versus Miami game. I believe this offense, because they look very different than what they do now, was tailored to meet Everett Golson's needs. And you guys remember Everett Golson? He played at Florida State. He did play at Florida State this year, but he played at Notre Dame when they got beat by Alabama. Of course, he transferred out when they brought in new quarterbacks. Whole interesting situation, but they definitely use a lot more spread and speed options and cut block and those type of blocking schemes. And they kind of threw me for a loop, so it was hard to get a feel for Kelly. But either way, let's go. First play that he was in the game, 13-minute, 45-second mark of the first quarter. It's the first play. Nothing much happened. It was just a typical block because of the nature of the play that they call it. And you're going to hear me say that a lot. Now, 13-minute, 15-second mark, I saw him moving to the second level for a block, which is good. He didn't stay on his guy forever. He got off him and kept going. but it looks like an RPO, and they did a lot of RPOs in this game. So it's hard to get a read for a guy on an RPO because everything's happening like this, and you really don't have time to sit there and stay one-on-one. 12-minute 40-second mark, the edge rusher, I think the edge rusher was on him here, and the guy had got a pretty good burst off, but Kelly got a good recovery to block him, as he may have been, I think his body was shifted in a little bit too much here, instead of toward the rusher. And that allowed the guy kind of to get an angle toward the outside. And that's a theme that I see, that he'll kind of give up an angle on the outside that allows him to loop around to the quarterback. That's playing with fire, though. Now, the 12-minute 12-second mark, it's another RPO, so not much to read there. 11-minute 45-second mark, it's a good job of engaging his guy on the option to the left here. So the option went to the left, and he just did a good job of getting his guy and just kept going at him. So good play. Now, 8-minute 37-second mark. And by the way, I'm only doing Florida State on offense because I'm only watching Derrick Kelly. So if you see big gaps in time, that's the reason why. I mentioned this because Trey Marshall was in on the play and he hit a guy out. I laughed because I said he's headhunting again. Like I said, he's an aggressive tackler. He really came in and he got a target in here. I said he needs to chill. Uh, this may be one of the reasons why he got the targeting call, because he seems to have a history of like really going for some hard hits, which they're trying to eliminate. 6-minute 55-second mark. Kelly, he's patient here, and he picks up his guy who comes in late on the pass rush, and it was a nice block. Good job. The 6-minute 30-second mark, it was a simple run block. He executed it well. 5-minute 55-second mark, it was kind of, I said a lazy pass rush, but when I go back to look at it, I think it was more so of they were trying to contain, so they were playing more contain rush on Golson so that he wouldn't burn him on the run from Miami. And so Kelly didn't have much to do here. He just had to stay in front of his guy, which he did. By the way, Dalvin Cook was just making things look easy. He was bursting, explosive, fast. I was like, man, enough of him, though. 4-minute 22-second mark. The rusher initially had Kelly off balance, but he reacted very well. So that's a common theme. He'll be off balance, but he'll react, and he got a very good block because of it, for the pass protection there. Now, the 3-minute 55-second mark is another RPO where Kelly had to climb to the second level. So you saw that, but you only have to be within like 3 yards. The 3-minute 25-second mark is a solid job in pass protection again. He has a really nice low base each time that he goes into pass protection. So he kind of gave it away in this game where they were going to do a pass because he's really low, but he stays low. So it's actually a really good technique. 2-minute 45-second mark. I don't know why he stayed on the double team for that left end for as long as he did, because the guy was not going anywhere. He could have just got off him and climbed up to the second level. So, 2-minute 10-second mark is a cut block on the screen done effectively. He cut his guy, got him, no big deal. 1-minute 35-second mark, Kelly was thumped. I said thumped at the beginning because the defender, he didn't get beat, but the defender like hit him so hard, basically engaged him so well that Kelly couldn't get no push on him, and he just kind of had him hemmed up there. But it was sort of kind of a stalemate, but it really wasn't because the rusher was in control. The rusher won the battle, and he was able to shed Kelly and tackle Cook before he was able to get up the field. And that's a theme too. At the 55-second mark, Miami they're trying to contain instead of outright rush. And this is where I started to notice it because I was like, okay, they're not really going after Golson because he can really move. Now, 25 seconds left in the first quarter. It's good pass protection by Kelly. So just an example of good pass protection. You can go look at that. Next play, at the 17-second mark, the rusher thumped Kelly on a run to the right again. So he got him again. So Kelly, at least in the early part, we kind of got into some trouble here trying to stop these rushers when they wanted to engage and actively make the play. He was able to shed Kelly and be a big part of the run being stopped again. And I was saying by thumped, I mean that Kelly, he has no push on the play. The defender really is in control. Now here's the start of the second. Great protection by Kelly on the right side. This is where I noticed that the blocking scheme is a little different. And I say it's probably for Golson because I see them kind of doing that triple option type blocking scheme. It's kind of interesting, more option based. So the 11-minute 1-second mark is a quick snap for the run play. Kelly doesn't get to do much as the play just kind of ended quickly. 10-minute 30-second mark, solid run blocking by Kelly here. 10-minute 9-second mark, there's more run blocking, so they were really like pushing the ball down the field on him now. And by push the ball, man, yeah, push the ball up the field, I mean that he just kind of stayed low and plowed into his man, and just pushed him forward. But the rusher did almost get around him, but that worked to Kelly's advantage, um, as the hold that was made by the rusher trying to get around him allowed Cook to run through it, or whoever the runner was at that time. 9 minute, yeah, it was Cook. The 9 minute 17 second mark, another RPO. The 8 minute 55 second mark, another simple run block. It looks maybe like kind of zone blocking ish. It's hard to say what they're doing here. 8 minute 28 second mark. It was a solid block on number 9. And here, so Kelly finally got him. Number 9 had no control over Kelly, so it shows an example of what he can do. 7 minute 50 second mark, double team block, but the line of scrimmage was mush, so like wasn't able to get much out of that play. 7 minute 5 second mark, it was heavy on heavy package on 4th and 1. Kelly holds on, so he does a good job here as the interior gets beat actually, and he's a little feisty as the whistle blew as he kind of pushed this guy a little bit. I was like, all right, look at him go. 5 minute 23 second mark, Kelly looked confused and undecided on the pass protection. The defender stayed back to play the quarterback, so Kelly was kind of jittery. He was like, I don't know what to do. Like kind of shifting around a little bit. You can go look at it. He looked confused. And the defender went the other way around to pressure Golson. And if Kelly had like kind of slid outside, he could have forced the defender to run in, which would have gave Golson a chance to take off and scramble. But it's his first time starting, so it's not the end of the world there. At the 4 minute 52 second mark, it was really nice knockdown block on the run play. Um, he took the defender to the ground. So excellent run block by Kelly there. Good play. 4 minute 30 second mark. Not really pushing number 47 here, but he wasn't losing. So it was kind of a stalemate. 4 minute 2 second mark. A good block on the play action pass. So good job there. 2 minute 53 second mark. Kelly had his hips turned in a bit too much as the rusher was able to get a good angle. But Kelly recovered well enough, just enough to get in the way for Golson to get the pass away. But by that time, the pressure from his rusher had already spooked Golson, and Golson just kind of had to make do whatever. A good block or a better block would have allowed Golson to step up in the pocket there. So Golson had to throw it away. 28 seconds left. There's a solid job in pass protection here. But then on the next play, around 17 seconds left, Kelly was lumbering a bit on his kickback. So when offensive linemen or tackles specifically like drop back and pass pro, they use their legs and kick back to stay in front of the defender. His just kind of seemed lumbering and a bit slow, and I noticed that a few other times. So I was wondering how much better has he gotten at that, over the past 2 years. We'll see. 13 second mark, he negated the speed rush. So good job there, Kelly, one of the few times. Now here's the start of the third quarter. It's textbook pass protection by him. There's no pressure allowed. So good job. 14 minute 25 second mark is really nice protection. His kickbacks are still a little iffy, but it was good, good enough to get the rusher. At the 13 minute 55 second mark, not much there, but to stay in front of the guy. And that's just what he did. He just stayed in front of him. 13 minute 25 seconds. It was a good push on the run blocking, but he pushed the guy 2 yards up the field. And that was one of the few times that he actually was able to get a guy 2 yards up the field. So basically, he was able to really get some good push in the run blocking here. So good job by Kelly. I'll give him some props when he gets them. 12 minute 48 second mark. It was solid run blocking from Kelly again as he got pushed here. Wait, I don't know if I meant to say that as he got pushed or did he get pushed, but I'm assuming he got pushed again on the run block. The 5 minute 36 second mark, Kelly had nothing to do as the rushers attacked the middle. It's like they completely left him alone and they all congregated toward the middle of the line of scrimmage, which honestly to this point was a good idea by them because that's where they were getting the most success. Yeah, so basically he just held his place, and then the next play was a simple block on a quick wide receiver screen, nothing there. 4 minutes 50 seconds. The speed rush got a bit of an angle on Kelly again, but the recovery, like I said, was good enough again. But the pressure forced Golson to step up and get rid of it faster, which is a good decision by Golson. That's what you need to do. And honestly, he probably could have just scrambled. So good job by Kelly to recover, but you want to make sure you don't have to do that. 2 minute 22 second. Nice wash down blocking. Just kind of wash this guy down to the left here on the run blocking. Push this guy left. Good job by him. 1 minute 52 seconds. Good rush. Good push on number 9 by Kelly. Number 9, the defender he's been going against a lot. So he got some push on him this time. 1 minute 20 seconds left. Just plays his assignment. The rusher is not attacking, so good job. 17 seconds left. He looked a little confused as he had no one to block. So like I said, that's about the second time that happened. Now here's the story of the fourth. Not much happened here, so it's going to be really quick. And this video is quick in general because I have to go soon, and so I had to hurry up and get it out. He gets a block, but he's thumped a bit. Maybe it was zone blocking, so maybe that may be a reason why he was a bit more hesitant. 13 minute 52 seconds. Good pass protection, negated the rush. Good job, Kelly. 12 minute 28 second mark. Kelly was beat inside way too easily. Way too easily. He was barely coming out of his stance, and the guy just went right by him. 9 minute 12 seconds left. Good job keeping the rush outside, but I don't know who this is or what I'm. Oh, Golson made the play by stepping up. So good job. 7 minute 58 seconds left. Kelly stonewalls his guy. Excellent play. Go look at it. 6 minute 52 seconds. Good job opening up a hole by pushing his guy toward the right sideline, and that allowed the runner to go right through there. 3 minute 31 seconds left. A good job by him. 3 minutes 26 seconds left. Third and long. He blocks it really well. Not many one-on-one opportunities throughout the game, and he basically just played his assignment, and he did what he had to do. Good job by Derrick Kelly. I will see you guys on the next video. Let me know what you think about Kelly. If you go look at some of these plays, let me know if you agree with my assessment. I think he has talent, but he still needs to learn some more of the technical skills of the game, and we'll see if he's improved those for Alabama. See you tomorrow where I do my prediction video.